Hello everyone, my name is Joseph Zabrowski. I'm doing this video to alert people in Recyclebot that we are doing a Recyclebot class action lawsuit to recover your principal and interest. If you've been in Recyclebot, I'm sure you're fairly intimate with the words, hope deferred maketh the heart sick. I know that I am. Many times I've tried to withdraw, and not only did I not get my withdrawal, but they canceled it after waiting 5 to 6 weeks at a time. So this is the situation we've been in for many weeks now, and we have actually gone to Lori Suarez, the people in our group. We have about a group of 7 people who are tired of it, and we demanded our principal and interest on our accounts, and to then close our accounts thereafter. It seemed that they were going to cooperate initially. We made some leeway. We got to the point where Lori wanted to give us a deed of settlement, so we received the deed of settlement, that would have to be signed before he would give us our money. So we looked over the deed of settlement, and we revised it a bit and made it more straightforward, and we sent it back to him. We didn't get a response. So we've made it clear to them that if they don't give us our money back, that they're gonna lose a lot more money. Millions is going to become a $1 million lawsuit, multi-million-dollar lawsuit. So those were kind of the steps that got us to this point, and we made it very clear from the beginning. We've been very reasonable in letting them know that you're either going to pay us or we're going to bring forth this suit, and we've made it very clear that paying us would be a lot cheaper than going through a multi-million-dollar lawsuit. Now, we do have a lot of experience in this area in terms of lawsuits regarding these types of matters. We are presently in a big lawsuit. It's one of the biggest crypto heists in history. It involved over 100,000 investors, over $500 million with various companies. We have a suit for over $60 million presently. And we have about 100 people in that suit. We know that we could very easily get more than 100 people in this particular suit, thus the numbers could be much higher as well. But whatever comes our way, we'll bring the people together and we will bring forth a class action lawsuit. So if you're not aware of it, we've created a blog here, and this will give you a lot of information that some of you are going to be surprised to find out some of this information. I'm sure some of you already know it, but they are facts, and you can go through this. If you're not aware of it, Recyclebot is operating according to a similar model that many fraudulent operations in the crypto space have been operating now over the last couple of years. They've rolled out their coin, and that typically is something that similar models do. They have many offers like they have in the Recyclebot, and then they roll out their coin, and then at some point they'll probably, this is what we believe, they'll probably demand that everybody exchange their computer screen earnings, which are make-believe earnings, into their coin, and then they'll dump the coin, which will give them an alibi for stealing your money. So if you get a chance, go through this. If you're interested in becoming part of our class action lawsuit, go through this blog. It's really important that you do. It'll give you the email address to where you can, right here, Recyclebot lawsuit at Proton Mail. You can send us an email and just do what it says, and we'll know that you want to get involved. We'll put your name on the list, and we'll get you started. Okay. Our present lawsuit, like I said, we know what we're doing. We've gotten word out through CCN, which is a big news group online for cryptocurrency. So you can go to that article by just clicking on it, and you can see kind of the past there. If you weren't aware of it, Lori Suarez is an ex-convict. He's been in prison for 10 years. And if you're not aware of it, if you haven't seen this program, this is Current Affair. It's a big program in Australia, and they do a whole profile on Lori Suarez as a scamster and fraudster. If you're not aware of it, your heart's gonna be broken here, but it's the truth, and so watch it and you can see for yourself. We have a video here also with Joachim Pide. It's actually an audio with a guy who started Recyclebot with Lori, and whom Lori threw under the bus took his $180,000 that he invested. He also talks in this video about the fact that Lori took a guy who invested $3 million, he took his money as well and threw him under the bus. So you can go through it yourself. If you weren't aware of it, Lori forged Joachim Pide's signature on the one of the first joint ventures that was centered to getting many people involved in the program. And that was through a forged signature. Here's Joachim Pide's signature, and this is Lori's forged signature of Joachim Pide's signature. He used it to get people interested in the program, and that's what got people believing that they really had money coming into Recyclebot. So you can move through this, and in knowing what we are doing, we know the steps involved to get such a lawsuit off the ground. And basically, it's not really that complex. Essentially, what you need to do is everybody that gets involved, you'll have to file a police report either online or at your local police station and get a case number. We'll use those police reports for our next step, which is filing with all the big agencies, both in Australia and America, such as the FBI in America and the ASIO in Australia, the ASIC in Australia, and the SEC in America, and various other agencies. There's a whole host of them. The more we can file, the better. That kind of sets the stage. We will then attain an attorney on retainer, and we have an attorney that's working our case. He's a good attorney, and we'll probably use him. How we funded our last case was through crowdfunding. This particular attorney only required a $10,000 retainer fee, and it was very easy to raise that amount of money. It required about $125 from each person, and we raised it within a few weeks. So once the retainer fee is secured, we will then move toward filing the lawsuit. And once the lawsuit is filed, we will then do a media blitz in social media and television relative to the crimes committed, thus the victims victimized. Testimonial videos like the one here that you can see on the screen will be used. This is an actual testimonial video that we did for our present case, and we will be prepared to do many for our case so that we can get a really good understanding of what people have gone through in Recyclebot and how they have not been paid. This should be a very easy case, my friends. When we compare it to our case that we're presently in, we have 12 major principles in our other case. This case will only seems to be to have 2 major principles in Lori Suarez and Peter O'Hannon. So this should be a lot easier than the first case. We have tons of incriminating information against them. We have, most of their videos, most of all the things that they have said. It's really based on, in simple terms, there's many elements involved here of incriminating information, but the easiest thing is that it's straightforward in our face. They don't even have terms and conditions on their website. But basically they've told everybody that as a member you receive a certain amount of interest each day, 7 days a week, 90-day term, and they basically have not given us that money that they're saying that we are going to receive. It's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward, but there's other elements involved as well, and we are very well prepared for this. So if you'd like to get involved, as I said, use the link at the top of the page here, or the email address. Let us know. Give us the information we're asking for. Go through this blog and get the information you need. And also, you should know that we are very good at marketing. I'm a search engine optimization guy. I know how to do, I know what I'm doing. So we will be getting this information on this class action lawsuit through all this big social media places such as Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Reddit, and all the others, so that when somebody actually types up Recyclebot into a search engine, or our different types of media, whether it's a YouTube video or some kind of posting, will show up on the first 2 pages, so that people will be aware of this class action, and the more the merrier. So that is about it. There will be more videos coming, and we hope you join us, and let's get our money back. Let's keep it simple. All right, take care. God bless.